All right, y'all. As you've seen from the title of this video, yep, that's it. I'm done. I'm completely finished. I've had enough. It's time to move on to bigger and better things. But what I'm talking about is I'm talking about this boat here. So my new boat's due to arrive. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be tomorrow. They'll take a day to rig it, and I wanted to. It's awful loud out there. I'm in the shop now. Don't mind the mess. I'm getting ready to do the stuff for the new boat, so I've got stuff scattered everywhere. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and make this video and to talk about some things because that and go over stuff about the boat that I've done to it. So whoever buys this will have a reference. Which again, if I'm buying a boat, that would be something super special for somebody to post. So that way, if I bought a boat and then a used boat, then I would know exactly what somebody did to it. So I'm going to go over that. So and it'll be kind of interesting to see, some of y'all's thoughts on that stuff too, what I've done to it to make it a little bit better for me. But yeah, it's a little bit about the boat, man. You guys know you've seen this boat in a lot of videos, and it's been a great boat. I ain't had really, I think as far as a boat that I've had for 2 years, I've only had just a few problems with it that were able to be fixed within 15, 20 minutes of me getting it to the boat shop here. I was going to use my big camera for this, but for some reason, I guess I don't like this lighting, so I'm using my cell phone to film this. So why I got this microphone because the audio on this cell phone is terrible. So, but yeah, I've got, let me show you, and I've got stuff scattered everywhere. Got depth finders, bags. I've got new stuff. I've just got a bunch of laying everywhere for this boat. So, but yeah, but I wanted to go over this boat. Like I said, this thing is, it's been really good to me. I mean, put a state record in it. I mean, you can't be mad at it for that. So, I've spent a lot of hours in this thing, just doing what I love, one, and then two, showing people, or taking people, I guess I would say, fishing, catching, most of them catching their PBs off this boat. Lord knows I caught my PB off this boat. That's why we nicknamed this boat the PB Buster. Uh, it's going to be a really good boat for whoever buys it, and I hope that they continue to catch nothing but PBs on it. But yeah, like I said, it's just been a good boat. It's probably one of the boats that helped me crank up this YouTube channel the way it is now. And I'm kind of sad to see it go. We put a lot of time and effort and energy and a little love into the whatever equipment we use, and it's just tough to get rid of. I get the same way with when it's a truck or anything like that. It's just tough. But I got to look at it this way: I'm getting something else. I'm getting something a little bit bigger, a little bit better, and it's finally coming. It's finally coming. Thank God. I just got the word this morning that it's supposed to be loaded up on the truck today, and it'll be at the dealership tomorrow. And of course, obviously this video is going to come out after all that, but it'll give me time to to film what I'm doing to the boat, and it'll all make sense when it's all said and done. But yeah, it's been a journey in this thing. That's the hard part about it. It's just one of the deals about, like I said, whenever you get equipment and stuff like that you like, trust, depend on, whether it be to make money, your job, fun, it's just kind of tough to get rid of some of that stuff sometimes. But I'm going to go ahead and hop up in the boat here, and I'm just going to kind of show off, what I did to it. So turn this camera around. So as you can see, I got the multi-bars gone, but if somebody buys this boat, there's the pre-made holes for whoever wants to, if they want to add multi-bars to it. Same thing on this side. So I'll show you. Here's something. Now the boxes are still dirty. I just got a little cheap pressure washer. But what I add to this boat, as you can see, that I got one here. Okay, so this has got a back live well, and that was always my bait well. It's, if you ever always see me, you always see me reach in there. That's what I was getting. And that was my little bubbler that you would always hear running in the background. And so this boat's going to, the two Gen 3 Lowrances, they're not the greatest, but man, I'll tell you what, I read these things for years and caught a lot of fish just using this graph and the one up front there. The other thing that I did is, this is the big live well, which is, again, it's still kind of dirty. Matter of fact, it's a lot dirty. But I also, if you can see in there, I've got two, what do they call them, bubbler stones, whatever you want to call them. These little deals here, they worked out great. So what I done, close this. What I done is under this access panel, which I'm not going to take. You can see the four screws here where I've mounted it, but there's another 12 volt bubbler that's underneath there too. So that helped keep my fish. That helped keep my fish alive. If I was fishing a tournament, never had a problem. I've never lost a fish in that thing. Then also inside that same panel, I could slide an oxygen bottle in there and just swap the hoses around to fit the oxygen bottle. But yeah, it's I mean, I did that. Let me see. Let me show you. I added some interior lights, as you can see there. So those are the interior lights. That's the wiring harness that goes to that bubbler in there. And so, like, there's a switch for the interior lights. So what these switches do, especially for LED lighting, the guy that I had install it, he said that keep power to it all the time, but cut the negative, and that's what this switch does. So this is for all, because it's got a light here, and then it's got a light there. You know, that really shines up at night, and it's got a light right there. And then, of course, I also had him install. They're kind of dirty, but this is LED lighting, and I got some on the back here, which when I get done, I'll show you guys that. Same thing on this side. They're the blue lights. Same deal on this side. Some more along the back here, which I've got on the back. I've got blue lights, then I got white lights back here. So it's kind of neat. And then, of course, well, I did spray it down, but yeah, it's a mess back here. There's not enough room for the amount of batteries that I wanted in here, but they're going to clean all that up, I would think. And these are the switches. This is for the black light, and then when you hit the interior light, when you got the black light on, I almost forgot to show you. So this is for the white light. So if I was back here fighting a fish, I could actually, like almost like kick it. You know what I mean? Just put my foot up there if I'm fighting a fish at night, and it would show a white light back there. And let me try to think of what else I did. I think that was pretty much it. I didn't really have to do a whole lot. I just had to do little things that I talked to. Matter of fact, I had a chance to talk to Lowe about on their new Outlet 20, and they didn't take any of my suggestions. But at least they were willing to listen. I guess I can give them that. But other than that, yeah, this old boat's set up, man. She's ready to go. Only thing it needs is somebody to hop in it. That's about it. Like I said, I've had a lot of good times out of this boat. Done a lot of good stuff out of this boat. Had a lot of hard times in this boat too. But I'm also looking forward to the new one, seeing what we can do with it. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming with that. And when I have a lot more to do in that boat. I'm going to spend a week. It's looking like it's going to be a week now. That it's going to take me to rig it, because we're going to, me and Wesley Mann have come up with a few things we're going to do with it. If you don't know him, he owns Spread and Planer boards, and he's a heck of a aluminum welder, fabricator, whatever you want to say. And we're going to do some pretty neat stuff with that boat. We're going to kind of maximize the lack of storage that boat doesn't have, and we're going to make some pretty cool stuff. And we're going to test some one-of-a-kind stuff on that boat too. To see if it, build a product for other people that may own the boat that I'm getting. So, but yeah, it's short video. I wanted to hop on here because it's kind of sad in a way if you think about it. It really is. It's kind of one of them deals where you hate to do it, but at some point you got to do it, And I don't know. We'll see what else is in the future for us, as far as maybe see this boat again on the water one day. Somebody locally buys it. That'd be neat. That way I can still see it, maybe doing some good stuff for other people. But yeah, so I'm super excited again at the same time about this new boat. So y'all get ready to start watching them videos. They're gonna come in. I'm gonna do a little bit of filming when I'm out and about with other people. When we're working on the boat. But I'll dive more into it. So I'll kind of clip all that stuff into the next videos coming out, and then you'll be able to see. I'll be able to get more into detail of exactly what we did, and then maybe if it helps y'all out in your boat or whatever, or just an idea for your next boat, or however it works out for you. But I'm going to try to document as much as I can, because like I said, when I'm buying a new boat, I want to know as much as I possibly can before I even waste a salesman's time. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do. Unfortunately, with the one that I'm buying, or fortunately, I guess, unfortunately, I couldn't find enough by myself to get all the answers I needed. But fortunately, I knew a few people that had them boats, so I was able to look at it and ride in a few, and so it was good. Made my decision actually. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna finish. I don't know. I got all my stuff. Hear me see you. That's all my rods that I had in this boat. Well, minus the ones over here with no reels on them, but all of those are my bait rods. Those are obviously my cat rods. Had all that stuff in this boat, and it was just it's everywhere. A lot of it's going to get put back into the other boat, but so yeah, like I said, that'll be it. We're gonna look forward to bigger and better things, and like always, I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.